The last days of April 2025 brought a frightening reminder of nature's power. A massive storm system ripped across the United States, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. From the central U.S. to the Northeast, millions felt the storm's impact. Homes were damaged, trees were uprooted, and entire communities were left reeling. The storms, lasting from April 29th to May 1st, brought high winds and heavy rainfall. This dangerous combination intensified the damage and caused widespread power outages. This wasn't just a passing storm, this was a powerful weather event that impacted the lives of countless Americans. The storms left a mark on the landscape and in the memories of those who witnessed their fury. The recovery process would be long, but the resilience of the human spirit promised a return to normalcy. As the storms raged, communities held their breath, hoping for the best but bracing for the worst. The following days would reveal the true extent of the damage and the long road to recovery that lay ahead. One of the most immediate and widespread impacts of the storm was the loss of power. Over 700,000 homes and businesses were plunged into darkness. Pennsylvania was hit particularly hard, with outages affecting a significant portion of the state. The lack of electricity brought life to a standstill for many. Refrigerators stopped working, lights went out, and communication became difficult. The loss of power wasn't just an inconvenience, it posed serious risks. Hospitals relied on backup generators, and emergency services struggled to respond to calls in a timely manner. The situation highlighted how vulnerable modern life is to the whims of nature. Restoring power became a top priority for utility companies. Crews worked tirelessly to repair downed power lines and replace damaged equipment. But the sheer scale of the outages meant that many people faced days without electricity. The high winds that accompanied the storms were a major factor in the devastation. Gusts of up to 71 miles per hour were recorded in Pittsburgh, with some areas experiencing even stronger winds. These howling winds toppled trees, ripped roofs off buildings, and turned everyday objects into dangerous projectiles. The sound of the wind was enough to instill fear in even the bravest of souls. In Pittsburgh, the wind played a tragic role in the death of a man who came into contact with downed power lines. The incident served as a grim reminder of the hidden dangers lurking in the aftermath of a storm. The wind also caused widespread disruptions to transportation. Downed trees and power lines blocked roads, making it difficult for emergency services to reach those in need. The heavy rainfall that accompanied the storms added another layer of danger. Rivers and streams overflowed their banks, flooding homes and businesses. The flooding was particularly severe in Oklahoma, where parts of Interstate 35 had to be closed due to the rising waters. As the storms moved on, communities began the long and arduous task of cleaning up and rebuilding. The damage was extensive, and the recovery process would require time, effort, and resources. But amidst the destruction, stories of resilience and community spirit emerged. In Missouri, Camp Barnabas, a camp for people with disabilities, suffered significant damage from the storms. Downed trees and debris littered the campgrounds, jeopardizing the start of the summer camp season. But the camp staff and volunteers rallied, determined to get the camp ready for the arrival of campers in a few short weeks. The storm served as a reminder of the power of nature and the importance of being prepared for severe weather events. They also highlighted the strength and resilience of communities in the face of adversity. As the cleanup continued, there was a sense of hope that, together, they would overcome the challenges and rebuild their lives and communities.